Well, welcome. And thank you for being here tonight. I am quite excited. We're here tonight to go over some specialty items. I've been working on this for a little while now, and I always think it's easier if I actually do a live and kind of go through and show each and every one of you so you can actually see the products in my hands and know how tall and how big they are. So I'm just going to go. I have my little elf coming down. He's going to give me a hand. And how many of you know my husband and my little dogger? So there's my little buddy. How are you? So anyways, I'm kind of excited because this is the first virtual that I've done in quite a long time, other than a personal Zoom, Facebook Lives, and I'm streaming and recording this, and I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel for those of my customers that don't have Facebook. So we're just going to go through a little bit. Now, you may or may not know me because I have a couple of groups in here that are coming from my other consultants. So I'm Kimm Brown. I'm a team leader, and I'm moving myself into DIQ with Mary Kay. So thank you again for joining. And my husband over here is Charlie Brown. Yes, his name really is Charlie Brown, and he's my little elf for tonight. So this is our Thankful Thursday, and I put a lot of thought into this because next week is Thanksgiving, and I know everybody's like, oh, Thanksgiving. I know it just seems like this year, just like 1 minute it was like not spring, and then it was spring, and then boom, it was summer, and then okay, now it's fall, and then we had fall. We had 70 degrees last week. I was wearing shorts outside on Thursday or Friday, and Saturday morning it was snowing. So Michigan, it can change, and it will change. It will change so fast. So, all right, if you are from my area and you live around here, then just sit back, get your little hot cup of coffee or your cocoa or your glass of tea or water if you're a good person, and just sit back and relax. Now, if you want to take some notes, take notes. You all should have just received this lookbook in the mail. I think I got mine last week. So go ahead and open it up because we're going to kind of go through some of these products, and yeah, sit back and let's have fun. So just a little bit of information about Mary Kay. This was Mary Kay's favorite holiday. Thanksgiving was her favorite holiday. She used to have this very unusual house, but she would bring people in and feed them because this was her favorite holiday. And ironically, she actually passed away on Thanksgiving Day in 2001. So I know myself that, I want you all as guests to walk away from this. It's not a skincare class, but I want you to understand that Mary Kay is used in many, many ways. And it's not just products, and it's not just lipstick. It's also a way of life. And without my Mary Kay, I think there's so many women I would never have met. So thank you if you're one of my clients. So, all right, let's just talk a little bit about our product launches. So you get these lookbooks every quarter. And the reason why you get these is because the company realizes that if they were to just say,
here's all the new products this year,
us as consultants would be like so overwhelmed, because it's kind of hard to take 5 or 6 items and figure it out, learn it, and know everything about it. So when they kind of dabble a few here and a few here and a few here throughout the season, they actually do that 5 times. And so this is actually our last product launch for the end of this year. And it's, of course, at the holiday time. So sit back and relax and just enjoy. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask, type it down, or send me a message. You can send me messages through Messenger. So let's begin with the first one. This is our Illuminate. It is a perfume. It has a fabulous smell. Okay. I have 5 questions for you. First, do you like inspiring everyone that you meet? Okay. Number 2, do you empower and encourage women to dream big? 3, does your warmth illuminate the world? And 4, are you a woman whose influence will be felt forever? And last but not least, does your light truly uplift others? If you said yes to any one of these questions, then our limited edition Illuminate perfume is for you. So I'm excited about this fragrance. We had this a couple of years ago, and it went over so fast, and the items went in stock and out of stock very quick. So this is a floral oriental. This was actually inspired by Mary Kay Ash herself. There was a perfume that she had developed many, many, many years before I started with Mary Kay, and I still have women that ask me for it. I had a lady this year ask me for it, and I thought,
I never even saw it. I never had it.
but this perfume, I've been told, is that perfume. So when you first put it on, there's a little spark of notes of mandarin quincy. Okay, it's got a spiciness, a little pink pepper, a fresh morning dew, and then it grows into like a flame of a floral, fruity blend of the red apricot, orange blossom, scarlet peony, water lotus, and honey. But it doesn't really end right with that. It finishes off with a little Florentine iris, a little absolute violet, and then cashmere wood vanilla. That is the Illuminate. It retails for $80. They came out with a body souffle. I know that kind of sounds really posh, right? It's probably got a little lid on it. If you've used our souffle with the white tea citrus, it's the same texture, okay? But it's a body souffle. So this absorbs really quick into your skin. It's like plush cashmere, and it will hydrate your skin for 24 hours. It also has that floral oriental scent, and it's got a fabulous pampering sensation. So this souffle retails for $32. Okay, so oh my gosh, the next thing is our little lip balm. This has hint of mint in it. Okay, so this moisturizer balm is like our regular line lip balm, but this one has a little bit of mint in it. And I already tested, I already smelt it. Just ever so light. You know it, you can smell it, but it's not overpowering. And the other thing about this that I love is the fact that it's a gray tube. So that means that my husband can keep this in his pocket, even though this one isn't any worse, but it's got a gray color and it's a little more men friendly. But I don't know how many of you use this. I have one up by our TV in our little tray. I have one in my winter coat pocket. I have one in my summer coat pocket. I have them in my sweater. I have them in my car. I have them everywhere. Because, I'll be at my desk, right? And here I go. I pick it up. I have them up in my room getting ready, and I've got one in my drawer. I just have them everywhere. And I'm going to go through and we're going to talk about the little friend that goes with them. But this is only 10, and these are limited edition. So I actually purchased a few of these, so I have them in stock. All of the items I'm showing you today, I can actually fill the order and send it out tomorrow to you. You just have to decide what you want, if you want it already packaged and wrapped, and where you want it sent. So the mint lip balm, and I'm telling you, it smells really light, just ever so fragrant. Okay, so last quarter we came out with the first time ever our beauty box. Now I always put my beauty boxes together and I would do them myself, but now Mary Kay is doing it for us. Now I have a few of last quarter beauty boxes left. If you're interested, this has the charcoal mask. It has, I don't even remember now what else came in it, but it has like 4 other things in it, and it was only $24. These can be shipped and mailed directly to whoever you're giving them to. But this is the box for this quarter. Now they're limited edition. Anytime it says limited edition, that means first come, first serve. And consultants will go and they'll order items and they'll stock them and then they'll sell them from their inventory, or customers can just order them through their website and have it shipped directly to them. So it can work both ways, but when they're gone, they're gone. So you open this up and it has this beautiful saying, just like if you've gotten anything online from us and it gets shipped directly, it comes in Spanish and English. It has a lot of little frou-frou. It has some extra samples of the white tea and citrus hand cream. These are extra. And it has this beautiful fluffy headband. And it's just this lightest blush pink. It has a Fancy Nancy lip gloss. If you haven't ever tried Fancy Nancy, you need to. It's the most popular lip gloss that we have. It's a beautiful color. I call it my fire one. Like if I'm asking my nieces for me,
getting Kimm's fire lip gloss out.
My middle niece knows exactly which color I'm looking for because she likes to wear it all the time. But the Fancy Nancy, it goes with anything. Doesn't matter. It does. It has golds and it has a little bit of a pink, and it's just beautiful. The other item that is in here, which you cannot order anymore, is the pink clay mask. Now this is really for someone who has very dry skin, a little bit of a combination skin. You're gonna love this mask, okay? And that is the pink clay mask. And then the last item that's in here is the glazed highlighter. And who doesn't need highlighter at Christmas and the holiday time? So those are full-size products that they've put in here. The only thing that are the two specialty items that are not actual Mary Kay products, full size, is our little soft fluffy headband and then our satin hand cream, and it's the shea cream. It's not just hand cream, it's shea cream. Can I open it up? Yeah. So there, it's nice, it's soft, and it says right on it, Mary Kay, the holidays. What else do you do when you get together and you're all at the house and you got to have a little masking party or something, right? So we're going to put that all back in here. So that is this box for this quarter, this specific quarter, because it's got so many full-size items, is $48, including the box and everything in it. And it is limited. It's going to go fast because it's a great holiday gift, right? So this is a great item. That's the beauty box. There are gifts in there for anyone and everyone. It doesn't matter, you know, your skin type or anything. It's perfect for you. And if you live in Michigan like I do, right now everything is starting to dry out, including my feet. And so the items that are coming up next are here to help you energize that dryness in there. So I do have a sheet that I'm going to post on there. I'm going to put a link on there and then you can pull it up if you want it. That way people don't have to see it on the Facebook page unless you want to look at it. So the next item that I am going to bring out is a couple special products. I find that I will get women ask me for these, whether they're for their teacher or their delivery person or their UPS driver. Today I was looking at my UPS driver and he was limping and I said, "What's going on?" And I thought,
oh my gosh, he would have loved to use the Mint Bliss.
If I could get him to just go home when he gets home, rubs it on his feet, and I'm sure he'll be like,
so that's what's in those boxes I delivered to you.
So the first thing I'm going to do is talk about our Mint Bliss. So this is a sock. I just roll them all up because I don't ever know what to do with these. But right now the Mint Bliss comes with this cute little fuzzy socks. And I think they give us 3 different kinds. One is red. The other one has stripes on it. This one I just happened to make like a little hat to kind of put a little hat on him because it's so cold outside and I just thought he needed a hat. But the Mint Bliss, what do we do with this? Honestly, I put this on my feet all the time. It will hydrate them. It's an energizer. So if you have sore feet, like sometimes I get done it when I'm walking around my house with bare feet. I find that I wear shoes a lot because my feet after a while kind of get sore. They'll get really tired. So sit down in my chair, put this on, or when I get ready to go to bed, I'll put this on. And then when I'm sleeping, it just energizes them. And it literally makes my feet feel like soft baby skin, and they just totally refreshed. The little fuzzy socks are a little free gift that comes with it, and the little energizer here is $12. I think I still have the same one open sitting up in my headboard of my bed. I don't use a lot, but you can take these, put them over top of nylons, so over top of tights, it'll just soak right in. So if you're one of those people that are on your feet a lot, you need to at least try this for yourself. If you know what icy hot is, this isn't like that, like crazy like that, but it will make your feet feel like if it was icy hot. Okay, I was just thinking, I had 2 customers that popped in my head that work in retail, and I was just thinking it would work great for them. It's like a little spa on your feet when you put them on. And I even had one of my consultants, she was putting it on her shoulders because she works in a factory and she gets really tense by sitting there doing what she does. And I thought,
ooh, that's a good idea.
So next item is our little 3-piece hand softener set, our satin hand set. I have the pomegranate. They came back out for us this fall. I think we saw them here in August for the first time. They're going to go quick. I happen to have, a few, and whatever it gets really low, if people don't start asking for it specifically, I keep it for myself. But if you're like me, I take this and I have these at my sinks. Everywhere's around my house, all my sinks in my house. So the hand softener is also similar to our extra emollient night cream. It's similar. It's not exactly the same. They did change it here a while back, but the hand softener will do the same thing. Put that on first. So I have this above my kitchen sink. In the morning, I'll put the hand softener on, get the water nice and hot. This is at my sink. I just do 1 pump of this, and you don't even need a full pump. You can do a half a pump because you actually get more than what you need, and it will go farther. And then rub it all in, and make sure your sleeves are up and go all the way up as high as you can, because when you're washing your hands and you're around the kitchen sink, you don't just stop right here. It usually goes past it. And so go ahead and rinse that, sloughs off all the dead skin, and that way when you get ready to put on your shave cream, it will absorb better and it will stay on longer. So you can wash your hands or rinse your hands. I know that I can still feel it after like the second or third time when I'm rinsing my hands or gently washing my hands, unless of course like I'm soaking in dishwashing soap, because we still wash our dishes. So these 3 items here, it comes in a set. There is, if you don't want the pomegranate, it comes fragrance free, and I also have the white citrus tea. Okay, and when you're doing it, go ahead and just rub it in. I rub it in around my cuticles and everything like that, because like right now I just did my nails this afternoon, but my hands by tomorrow, and I can feel them. And I was using our hand cream. I just put it on after I got done washing my hands and doing my nails. You take that and rub it in, and you don't have to rinse it off right away, right? You put it on and rub it all in, and just keep rubbing it until it like goes away. And then you squirt your hand sugar scrub with the softener on, and then gently rub that in really, really well. And then put that under warm water, not hot, but warm water. And it will just wash that all off. And then totally dry them, and then use the shea cream, and then it will just stay in. So you did your hands, you made them all soft, and you made them all happy. Now you're going to do your lips. I just did my mask this morning. Actually, I did it last night. I put them all on and everything. It will soften the lines that I have around, which is a hereditary thing. I see it in all my mom's sisters. It's crazy. But if you rub that up and around your lips really, really well, it's a sugar scrub. It has a little sugary taste, but you're not supposed to eat it. But I just sit there and I just keep rubbing it in, rub it in, rub it in. And I do this just before I get ready to wash my face at night. I used to keep one of these in the shower, but now I just keep it at my sink, and I do it at nighttime. Go ahead and put that on, and then go ahead and rinse and wash your face all off and go through all of that. And then when you get done, grab your lip balm, because it is at your bathroom sink. Go ahead and put that on, and then your eye creams, your night creams, whatever creams you're using, whether it's your Time Wise Repair, your Naturally Set, Time Wise 3D, whichever one you're using. So this one here is a set. They're a pair. They like to go together, but you can always add more of these, or just purchase the mint ones. And this is 22 together. Okay, so then second to the last item, and I brought this down because I have this in my bathroom. I go between here and the scrubs. My husband loves to have everything antibacterial. I personally found that antibacterial, you're washing off all your regular body impurities that get rid of garbage. But he loves the antibacterial, and that came from him being a chef for so many years. I know that's what it is. I personally use this. When I do this pump, I don't even use a quarter of the pump. I pump it down a little bit. I get a dollop. It lathers and goes all over. This is our hand shea wash, and it is fabulous. Doesn't have the scrub in it, so it's not going to slough off the dead skin, but it will hydrate. It has a fabulous moisturizer in it. So when you wash your hands, you will see that when you get done, your hands are really moist and they're soft. And they stay that way. Now, I don't have any downstairs, so we don't use it as often. I did have one at one time in a back bathroom, but ran out. So I was just using the one that he purchases because he uses that sink more often. But I love this, and I use this all the time. So this is just 10. You're going to say 10, and then you're going to use other products, and you're going to find out that this lasts a very, very long time and benefits your hands in so much more ways that I could actually explain to you without you actually trying it. So the Hand Shea Soap by Satin Hands. It's part of the Satin Hands collection. I think it's on page 30 in your lookbook. So if you go to 30, it's at the very, very bottom, and it has a big red circle around it that says best item. It's one of our 24 best sellers. Okay, so I don't talk enough about this one, but I am featuring, this is my last item today, and this is our hydrogel eye patches. The reason why I'm doing this one today is because I forget myself, okay? I have them at the bathroom, I have them downstairs. When I get up in the morning, when I come down and work, I will take these and scoop them out. And I don't know if you've ever seen them. They got a little sparkle to them, but I'll tell you, I know a lot of men that use these because they do get puffiness. And remember, they shave all the time, so they're always sloughing off their dead skin, but they need to hydrate their skin just as much. And I notice when my husband doesn't get a lot of sleep, he gets really dark areas under. And if he were to put these on and just let them sit there for 20 minutes while he's doing his things in the morning, he would see a huge difference in the color under his eyes. But they look like little yin and a yang. There you go. It kind of looks like that. And of course, you're going to take this and you're going to put this point right here underneath, and then you're just going to lay it down. The big round part's going to kind of lay down, and I just put it right up next to my lower lash. And yes, it has a little sparkle in it. In fact, I know a guy, his wife said,
Yeah, my husband left for work and didn't take them off, and the guy said to him, what do you got under your eyes?
and I was like, oh my gosh, if I walk around a lot, sometimes they don't stay on that well, but I've been using them lately, and I notice that it just hydrates really fast under my eyes, and it takes away any puffiness or any fine lines. So I'm going to put the lid back on. I have these for samples. If you're interested, just send me a message.
Kim, want to try the samples?
Otherwise, this is 40, and I think there's 30 pairs. So there's 30 uses for this for 40. I have a lot of clients that use the Indulge Soothing Eye Gel, and I don't know if they use it specifically because they get puffiness or because they're taking away the darker areas under their eyes. But if they were to put this in place of it and use it in between, they would see a big difference. They would see a huge difference. I'll have to take a sample of that to my girl who does my hair next week and see what she thinks. So there we go. That is the items. The last thing that I wanted to talk about is the Mary Kay opportunity. So right now, there is ways that you can start up your own business. And number one, it is by purchasing the starter kit that comes with all the full-size products for $130 plus shipping and tax. That is actually the best because it gives you a bunch of samples and a bunch of full-size products that you can actually try. The other way is to get your consultant number, get your website, and to get your ability to accept credit cards, and that is through our ProPay accounts. That is $30. It's still $30. It's right now it's going to be for $30. Then you put in your initial order and you'll get going, but your customers can come and start putting orders in through, and you could make some really good money for Christmas. Maybe you have a wish that you don't have to put gifts on credit cards. Plus, you can purchase products from yourself. I always give my products away at Christmas time for gifts. I might give them something special specifically for them. But you ask my husband, weddings, anniversaries, wedding gifts, bridal showers, bridal parties, baby showers. I always put Mary Kay products in there along with maybe some few other things. And I always, when I go places or when I see someone or I have a client that orders something and I know she just orders eyeshadows or eye colors, I have a lunch with someone tomorrow and I will give her samples of skincare, whether it's the natural set or the Time Wise Repair or the Time Wise 3D. We have samples that are all put together. I don't have to do anything. And I just put that in their bag and I ask them to let me know what they think of them when they get done using it. I just sold a total Time Wise Repair set to a new client who only met me for color products. And when I got all done, because I use that line and I'm very familiar with it, I know how my skin feels with it and my results with it. It was a very simple thing for me to do, just to give her the samples, ask her to try them, and to give me her opinion of them when she got done. And she did exactly what I asked. So you could say that this business is not a simple business because it is a business. It can be a hobby. So you can just purchase your products and get them for 50% off. That's usually 1 or 2 orders a year. Okay, that's a minimum. And then you could take it and do it as a part-time where you want to make money to take care of, because I don't know about you, but my husband and I go to the grocery store and it's just 2 of us. I can't imagine a family of 4. Well, I can. When my nieces and nephews come over, I swear to God, we go through so much bacon and eggs. And I look at my husband and I say,
how does my brother do this?
So to have a Mary Kay business and to be able to use that on top of your job can make your life a little bit easier. Remember, Mary Kay gives us a 90% buyback. So if you're not happy with anything, you can always turn that in to the company. But for tonight, anyone interested or even want to know more about Mary Kay, you see me here, you see me doing this. I've been in Mary Kay since 2000. And, for my first 6-7 years, I didn't really do much of anything. I wore the product because I loved the skincare. And I didn't know it then, but it was really always my plan B. I loved doing what I did with my other business. And now I realize that I don't want to work that hard. And I want to have fun doing it, because every time you put skincare on, you wash it off. So it is replacing, right? You replace it. And Mary Kay products, believe it or not, they're very affordable. You can purchase any kind of skincare in the big box stores, and you're going to find out if you actually use and look at how much you use versus what the actual product does for you, you're getting a better value with Mary Kay products. So let me know if you're interested in booking a virtual party. I send all your stuff to you. You just got to get me your guest list, or you want to do a party in person, or you decide,
you know what, Kim, I want to give it a try. What do I have to lose?
$30 gets you your consultant number, your website, and your ability to accept credit cards. Then you put an initial order in products that you'll use yourself, or maybe samples that you want to use. And then as they purchase or go to your website, as you drive them to your website, the orders can be filled, or you can fill them yourself. It's up to you. There's a couple different ways you can do that, and we'll go over that later. But ladies, I just want to thank you. Like I said, I'm going to keep this open. I'm going to put a link on here. So if you're not a Facebook person, you can watch this on my YouTube channel. And if you haven't been to my YouTube channel, check that out. I would love for you to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and see all of the things that I put up there. It's my beauty and lifestyle. It shows us out in our garden. It shows us in my do-it-yourselfer. I'm always doing something on this house. Right now, I've been remodeling my back pantry, my butler pantry. And so that is almost done. But I would like to hear from you. I'd like to hear what you've got, and I would like to hear what your plans are. So stay tuned with my Facebook page and keep in contact with me. I love to hear from my clients. I like to hear from my ladies. It is a two-way street, not just a one-way. So have a fabulous night. If you have any questions, put questions down below in the Facebook group, and I will answer them just as fast as I can. Until then, my friends, have a fabulous evening. See ya.